Welcome, 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 everybody. Can you hear me? 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 Thank you. Perfect. Let's do this. All right. All right, folks. Between these 88, we are back. We finished off Supernatural Investigations, which is pretty much top 2 for me. I think, along with Conspiracy, probably right up there. Really hard for me to pick a favorite. But now we get to go to City of Romance. Which is going to be a whole new ball game. Corpse Chic. Secret Agent Ace, welcome to the Parisian Police Squad. I am your chief, Gauthier Delacroix. Oh, you guys are going to have to help me pronounce that if that's going to be his name. But I know Delacroix at least. You arrived in France at the same time as Officer James here, who's on loan to us from the Los Angeles Police Department. Great to meet you, Ace, and please call me Carrie. I don't know about you, but it's always been a dream of me to come to Paris. Those French lessons I've been taking will be finally put to good use. Well, you're in luck, because your partner, Officer Mercier, received a call about a rather high-profile murder, and he'll fill you in on the details. Ace and Carrie, you both come here with the highest of credentials. I hope you won't disappoint me. You can count on us, Chief. Come on, Ace, let's go meet Officer Mercier. This is getting me excited. Ace, Carrie, Enchanté. I'm Hugo Mercier, here to serve your every need. I'm sure we're going to have plenty of time to get to know each other intimately, but for now, we have murder to solve. It seems that a famous top model dropped dead in the middle of a Chior fashion shoot on Font Alexander III. Chior is a Dior. A fashion shoot for Chior? That's the most famous design house in the world. Indeed, you arrived during Paris Fashion Week, Ace, when this marvelous city is filled with even more beautiful people than usual. Now, Carrie, you will join me and Ace in this first investigation so I can show you both the ropes. Right on, Hugo. Let's head to Pont Alexandre III and find out what happened to that poor model. Oh, 6X. Thank you, criminal case. I didn't get a single 6X during Supernatural Investigations. Korean torn paper. Oh, that's actually a clue. Alrighty. Oh wow, Ace, there's the Eiffel Tower. It's even prettier than in the movies. Oui, it's truly magnifique as our victim. It is definitely the model Elise Marks. I recognize those cheekbones anywhere. Well, there's green foam and blood seeping from her nose and mouth. I suspect murder by poison. I agree, we'll send the body to our coroner Nadia to be autopsied. She'll tell us more. In the meantime, these torn negatives must be from the victim's photo shoot. Let's see if fixing them up will give us the lead. You said the shoot was for a Chior, right? This cat he's picked up has the logo on his collar. Egot, that is one ugly creature. But you're right, this cat's collar code shows it may belong to someone who is at the shoot and witnessing. Let's recover the owner's name. Ace, it's time to get to solving our first Parisian murder. Ah, welcome everybody. Welcome. Good to see a diss. Oh, let's see. The only reason I went there here because I was thinking this might show us a new location. Might not. Just think there's our opposing victim already. There's name written on the canister. Lola de Maurier. She must have been the photographer at the fashion shoot where Elise Marks dropped dead. Agree, we better ask Lola what happened. But we can't do that yet until we grab some stars. So I will see you guys back here when I grab some stars. Pitching is it? Or what? Ah, the fun. Welcome everybody. It's good to see you all. I know going to Discord we lose chat for some of you guys, so it's good to see you guys all back. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. Again, it's gonna be tough to beat the last season. I mean, that last season was phenomenal. I don't know. I'll be curious to know what everyone else's thoughts were of the last season, but personally, I thought last season was right up there. Croissants. Is that croissant? No, I'm not tired of playing the game at all. I may be tired because today is Junior's birthday. He turns 3 years old. Doesn't that make everybody seem old? So, last night, Mrs. and I were, mostly Mrs., we'll give her more of the credit because she did a little more of the work, but we're setting up some of his stuff for his birthday, so. Yeah, we'll do. It'll be fun. He's really into Thomas right now, so. Now, when it comes to ranking the seasons, because I've been thinking about this a lot. What are your all thoughts? Because I'm thinking I still put conspiracy over. So conspiracy is still number 1 to me. Maybe because it was 60 cases, so I felt like there was a little bit more to it than the 30. But I think we have conspiracy. You have supernatural investigations. And I liked World Edition. Those are kind of my top 3. I guess what seasons are your guys' top 3? I know there's a couple of you that would like Mysteries of the Past, but I couldn't get into that one. Why is my voice low? I don't know. I feel like it's the normal. I am trying to talk a little bit quieter. You guys never need to say it's your last stream. You all know you'll be back. You know that you'll be back. And the reason I know you'll be back is because at the end of the day, this is, I think, like, what, a 2.5 hour stream? So it's a 2.5 hour stream once every 2 weeks. So even if you guys aren't able to make it every week, there'll come a time, just like what this is doing right now, where she's been out for like, you know, a couple months, and then, you know, come back to it and check it out and hang out with us for a little bit. I mean, that's what it's like. So well, you gotta go to school and all that stuff. Like, that makes sense. But you'll be back. I know you will be. You'll be back because you'll be in school or something. You'll realize, hey, it's Thursday, same time, same place. You know, I can hop on and say hi. You won't be back in 10 years, Shield. You can't stay away from us that long. You didn't stay away from us that long earlier. And plus, y'all know that school is great, but school's not year-round, so you'll have some time off. Now, will you be in, now, will you be in, like, Discord and all the chats? Maybe not, but you'll be back for sure. Oh, is Travel in Time now a standalone app? Nice. 19th wedding anniversary. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. My parents have been married for 33 years, I think. Maybe 32 years. It'll be 33 years this year. And my grandparents on my dad's side, they've been married for, oh gosh, they've been married for like almost 60 years now. It's probably 55 years. It's crazy. What's up, Senpai? Gaming. So, how's everyone doing with quarantine and stuff? Has it relaxed in any of your guys' places, countries, locations? It's relaxed here in Arizona. And cases are going up. So we're still being extra cautious over here. So I know we're not technically, so we're not in quarantine in the sense of like our state's not in there. They're still allowing people to go out. We still always wear masks, and we still really only go out once every, like once a week, really. We don't really go out outside of that. So, again, we're both the missus and I, mindset on this is we don't want to be the guinea pigs of people returning to normal life. So we're going to let other people be the guinea pigs for that. I like it. Let's ask the chat. What does chat think of the thumbnail? Favorite toy when I was little? That's a good question. I don't recall. I remember playing a computer game when I was little that I really, really enjoyed. There were a couple of them that I really enjoyed. But in terms of like toy, I'm not entirely sure, honestly. What did they do with the gameplay for the Travel and Time app? I haven't really seen it. What I may actually do with this, I'm gonna toy with the idea a little bit, but I may go for all stars in every single case this season. Just because right now I have like 20,000 energy, so basically all the energy that Joe's helped me out with in terms of getting people to send me energy and stuff like that from your groups has been super helpful. And since I have quite a bit of energy, might be able to utilize some of that for all of the stars. So we'll see. So they're really just asking you to grab a whole bunch more stars. That's what it sounds like. That's not horrible, because I mean, at the end of the day, that's what you usually do: is you grab all the stars. Actually, I don't remember. I've never seen how the app plays, so. Whew. Almost had a surprise sneeze there for you guys. Yeah, Bonnie. Hey, if you're gonna show that stuff, feel free. Oh, son of a nutcracker! I didn't mean to do that. What a waste. Get thrown off a little bit here. I didn't mean to do this. Oh. But don't you get more points with all of the stuff, or no? Or do they just increase all of the points? Because it almost seems like it would make your coins go, or your energy go faster. Just my initial thought. I could be wrong. Like, I'd almost love it if these were timed so that I could just grab a whole bunch more stars and get more points. But if it wasn't for more points, then I agree with what you guys are saying. That is a heart. Alright, what heart are you talking about? Yeah, of course. We're talking about cloud. That is a heart, though. Technically, it's probably an envelope, but that's misleading. Oh, you mean instead of getting 5 stars, you get 10 stars? Well, Bonnie, when you do your stuff and if you upload it, you'll have to ping me and I'll take a look at it. Advertising column. What the heck does that mean? Oh, there it is. Okay. Alright, well, not doing great on this. Here is an envelope. Okay. That's awesome. Still a little misleading. Angel. Oh, there you go. Champagne. It's not champagne. I haven't been playing since 2013. That sounds about right. I think that's about right. I believe it was like honestly right before I met Mrs. Like right before. Where's the crown? There it is. Wait, what? Oh, this is the little one. That's fine. I think it's 30 in this season. I think 30 is where they're leaning towards. I mean, last season was phenomenal at 30, so. See you, Sasko. It's good to see you here, man. Open me out. definitely think that the 2 weeks releasing is actually kind of nice. So if they want to do that, I would encourage it. I think what they could do with that too is hopefully try and get the app synced up with as much as possible with the actual like games that are releasing and stuff. That's why one of the reasons within like the YouTube in the YouTube realm of things, I like to have that delay a little bit. See this? Even if you guys can't stay for long, I always like you guys to pop in and say hi. And hopefully it's when I'm collecting stars so that I can actually say hi. And I'm not like super focused. Because I am kind of focused, but not as focused as I could be, obviously. Oh, hi, Cybrin. Thanks. Thanks for that. Appreciate that. So you'll have some emojis that you can post in chat. Click the wrong button. That's not good. Thanks, Jay. I was gonna hide him, but it's like I don't have to. Thank you. Perfect. Alright, folks, pitching Ace 88, we are back. We're playing Criminal Case on Facebook. We're on chapter number 1. Let's examine. We now have quite a bit of stars. We should be able to finish off this. So I'm thinking Charles Lear? No? Charlie SP? Charles P. Charles SP. It is according to the cat's name tag. Its owner is one Charles P. Charles P. That must refer to Charles Pilsner, the legendary fashion designer at Chic. Which means this idiot cat must be his beloved Choquette. He's never without her, so he must be around here some. You there. Give me back my Choquette. Ah, Mr. Pilsnerford. We're police investigating the murder of Elise Marks. Please take your cat and wait over there. We need to question you. Wow, what a look. What a look for that guy. Lola. She looks dead inside. Mademoiselle de Marais. We are police officers investigating the death of Elise Marks. Ah, yes, it completely ruined my photo shoot. I did consider changing the theme to corpse chic, but that would have probably been seen as insensitive. Just a bit. You witnessed the murder, right? Wait, Elise was murdered? I didn't imagine for a second that it was murder. 1 minute Elise was posing and pouting as per usual, and then the next she dropped to the ground and all that bloody green mush started oozing out of her nose and mouth. If I'm honest though, the girl wasn't a great subject. She spent most of her time taking selfies and posting them online, like the one of her at Place de la Concorde just before her shoot. Oh, so the victim was at the Place de la Concorde earlier. And this Parisian landmark must be our next port of call, Ace. It's true. We should go there. What's up, Charles? What's going on? Pills, Nerfer? Officers, I must thank you for ensuring my cat did not come to any harm. Isn't she the most beautiful cat you've ever seen? If you say so. But speaking of beautiful, we're here to speak about Elise Marks, who died during a photo shoot for your fashion house, Chior. Did you know her? I'd make it a point to know all my models. Elise could have become my muse if she played her cards right, and hadn't gone and died, of course. Wait, did you see her die? Afraid not. My petite chou had run off, so I had gone searching for her, but by the time I got back, Mademoiselle Marks was already dead. Thank you for your time, Mr. Pilsner. We'll be in touch if we have any further questions. I'm realizing that, I forget his name, the main guy, the detective. We have the same beard. Beard, blue eyes. He has much better hair than I do, though. I wish I had that great hair. So this is the Place de la Concorde. I get it now why it's so famous. It's so pretty. But not as pretty as this short handbag. Would you be crazy enough to leave it unattended? Hugo. You're right, Ace. More importantly, the person who did may have seen the victim where she was earlier. So we should search through the bag. You found the victim's phone. Nice catch. Isn't that what Americans say, Carrie? Right you are, Hugo. Let's go crack that password on the cell. But we can actually do this. Whoa. You're showing a lot of bleach. Ooh la la, must have been a lucky day to receive not one, but 2 virgin police recruits. Don't worry, I'll soon whip you both into shape. Now, behave, Nadia. Nice to meet you, Madame Ben-Yamin. Please, Madame Ben-Yamin is my mother. I'm simply Nadia. Now, I suppose you're here to find out what happened to that delectable victim of yours. Yes, we suspect Elise Marks was poisoned. Clever as well. Pretty. Clever as well as pretty. Yeah, she was poisoned by something so potent that it dissolved her lungs, which is what you saw seeping out of her nose and mouth. There's only one product on the market that could have done that to the victim, and it's called Pong rat poison. Oui. Pong was the only thing that successfully rid my apartment of rat infestation last year. And what's more, I know burn marks on victims' necks and wrists, both areas where people spritz themselves with perfume. So we can safely conclude that the killer had mixed the poison into the victim's perfume, which in turn caused the burns and ultimately death. Poison perfume was slow acting. It would have taken about an hour for the toxins to take effect. So Miss Marks must have applied the perfume an hour before she died. Duly noted. And Nadia. Did the autopsy reveal anything about the killer? Yes, I noticed traces of Paris breast on the tips of the fingers of the victim's right hand, the fingers she would have used to spray herself with victims. Ah, Paris breast, that delicious pastry made with praline cream. Ace, you must try it. Indeed, Paris breasts induce much pleasure in people, although bizarrely this one had cinnamon in it, and that's not in the conventional recipe. In any case, there's no food on your victim's digestive system. We conclude that you're a killer who enjoys this delicacy and left some of the perfume bottle while adding poison to it. Model who doesn't eat is no surprise. Thanks, Nadia. We'll be on the lookout for our gourmand killer who enjoys cinnamon-infused Paris breast. People still use cigarettes, man. With marijuana being legal, at least here in the States, I don't know why you'd ever go with cigarettes. Well, the business card on the Chior handbag is for a stylist called Kiki Kloss. This Miss Kloss if she saw the victim before she died, Ace. Yeah, knew that was gonna happen. Ah, this is still back. There we go. Those are some stellar password cracking skills, Ace. I'm impressed. Let's get the victim's phone straight to Emil, our tech expert for analysis. Darlings, you positively need some style advice. Miss Kloss, we're here for a makeover. We need to talk to you about the murder of Elise Marks. Mon Dieu, Elise Marks has been murdered? She was such a beauty and rather pleasant for a model. So you knew the victim? But of course, I styled Elise with plenty of fashion shoes, just like I did with all the top models. Miss Marks, were you here earlier today? Did you happen to see her? No. All I remember noticing were some dirty pigeons and a couple of terribly dressed tourists. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to post a message of condolence to all my followers. Monumental loss, fashion world. Drama llama. Drama llama. Oh, wow. That is a look, man. That is a look. Hey, it's nice to meet you. How's the world out there? I actually almost picture this would be what Bonnie would look like. This is Bonnie, I can see you wearing this stuff. Me, I prefer to stay in my lab. Technology is easier to understand than people. But how are you ever going to find yourself a girlfriend if you don't put yourself out there, dear Emil? Me, I'm going through a crazy divorce. Of course. But you have no excuse of not to be fun. I know, but maybe we should focus on the victim's phone instead of my lack of love life. Yes, tell us all of Elise Mark's secrets. I don't know about the secrets, but the phone did contain a curious text message to a victim from an anonymous and encrypted account. The message said, God gave us the gift of life, and it's up to me to give you the gift of death, followed by a poison emoji. Huh. Poison emoji and a message about giving the gift of death, Ace. This text has to be sent from the killer. I agree, and what's more, his message was a paraphrase quote from Voltaire, which means the killer must be a fan of the great French writer and philosopher. Ace, quoting Voltaire might win our killer's lovers in everyday life, but it won't prevent them from being thrown in jail. Agreed. Well, Ace, our time in Paris is definitely started with a glamorous bang. That's right. Wow, you got it. What's all that commotion? None, but you're talking out of your backside here. Nadia, what are you? The only person spouting hot air is you, my dear. Oh, Hi, Commissioner. What the devil's going on here? Ooh, Hi, Commissioner. Getting a little entangled in that. Well, anyways, guys, I'll see you guys in chapter 2. I'm gonna go grab some stars. I'll see you guys later. Au revoir. Over and out. So I'm also doing this, guys, because I gotta grab stars, but I also gotta hop onto a deployment call. So I'm gonna mute myself, and I'll be back. I'll be back on in a little bit. Or audio will be back on in like 10-15 minutes when I'm done collecting stars. Alright guys, we're back. Alright, Joe, I got you as a partner, so make sure I'm on mute. Yep. Alright, folks, Pachini's 80, we are back. On Crime Look on Facebook, we are on the City of Romance, Corpse Chic. Going on to chapter number 2, where Nadia was, seemed like they were flirting. Maybe? Nadia, what are you? The only person spouting higher is you, my dear. How dare you question my taste? I'm as refined as they come. Hey, Nadia, High Commissioner, what seems to be the matter here? It's simple, my dear Hugo. I brought this delicious cinnamon-infused Perry breast from Café Le Frou-Frou to welcome our new recruits. I bet Nadia here doesn't believe in tampering with the classes. It's pure sacrilege. I thought you were better than this, High Commissioner. Well, my friends, I too am a purist, but the more important matter here is what we know that Perry breast, our killer, eats also has cinnamon on it. Commissioner, you said that you bought these pastries from the Frou-Frou? Then they killed Mustig on there too. Which means so must we. What excellent sleuthing skills, Agent Ace. I look forward to getting to know you. Officer James, please stay. I'm afraid we have some annoying paperwork to complete. Alright, Ace, you heard the Commissioner. Let's continue our investigation at Café Le Frou-Frou. Le Frou-Frou. Le Frou-Frou. Le Frou-Frou. Oh. Le Frou-Frou. That's just fun to say. Man, life is going great for me, man. Job is going great. It's you know, it's crazy. I mean, I have a lot of these like 5 a.m. deployments and stuff, but at the end of the day, I have a job, and these are really tough times. So the fact that I have a job right now, I'm very excited, and it makes me happy. Bowl of cookies. Oh, there we go. There's a bouquet and then a heart. Gotcha. So, and I'm working for healthcare too, so it's nice to see that we're able to do stuff quickly with helping people out. So. Ace, our hunch to visit Le Frou-Frou paid off. The bottle of Pong Rat poison has got to be our killers. It's what they put inside our victim's perfume. We need to sample that blue stain on the side of the bottle. And look, the cafe put up a fashion print of our victim. The couture is from the season, so it must have been taken recently. I don't recognize the male model posing with her, though. Let's identify his pretty face through the database. And I see that you're gourmand like me. This way you grab this bowl of petit fours, no? Of course, you think the clue to the murder might be hidden in it. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to look through the treats, as long as we can eat some too. And am I saying it right? Is it Perry Brett? Maybe it's Perry Brett. Maybe the ST you don't even say. I don't know. We need somebody French in here. Well, the chat's also probably pretty slow because I had to take a little hiatus for work. Let's collect the stars. We'll probably just wait to hop back in. Oh my gosh. I still didn't fix this to where I can click whenever I wanted. Ace, let's send the blue powder from the killer's poison bottle straight to our lab, Chief Enzo. Oh, Enzo. Alright. Getting a lot of meeting a lot of our people. I like it. Oh. Oh. Ace, the fellow modeling alongside our victim is one Alexis Cardinal. Cardinal. I don't know. We should see if Monsieur Cardinal has anything to share about his deceased colleague. I swear, I need to get these names before we even start the case, and I need to be able to practice them. Because this is butchering. I mean, some of them I know. So some of the French I understand, but some of these names, I know I'm wrong. I have to be. Those almost look like macaroons. What's this? A ring. Why not a ring? What kind of ring is it? Guys, this ring lying below Petit Force. I'd recognize it anywhere. That's the insignia belongs to that dastardly villain, Antoine Macaron. He's the head honcho of the Parisian mob, and he's been a thorn in our side for years. Oh, is he our Tony Marconi? Ace, we know our killer was at the cafe, which makes this insidious gangster's presence here all the more fishy. We need to work with him right away. He looks way cooler than Marconi for sure. Oh, hello. Nice. Ace, enchanté. I'm Enzo, official police lab chief and unofficial king of hearts. Alright, hey guys, I thought I'd join you to find out what the blue powder from the killer's place is all about. Oh la la, Carrie, they told me you had brains, but they didn't mention what a bombshell you are. Oh, thanks, I guess. But perhaps we should focus on the investigation for now. I know, he said the nice thing about her and she completely ignored him. I love it. Investigation? Ah, oui. I suppose you're right. For starters, the bottle of poison must definitely belong to your killer, because I discovered the traces of Peribray mixed in with the blue substance. As for the sample itself, it's the dregs of a pill people take when they're allergic to dog fur, which means your killer must be allergic to dogs. Sorry I'm late here. Ace, did I hear that our killer is pooch averse? Living in Paris must be a nightmare. Luckily, I'm not allergic, so let's go back to the heart of the city and take a look around the scene of the crime. Yeah, Tony Marconi vibes for sure. For sure. Should button up a little bit, but honestly, I'm not doing too well on that either. Monsieur Carnot, we need to work with you by Elise Marks. 1 second, I'm ordering a Peribray. The cinnamon flavored ones are just heavenly. Want one? No, merci. Alexis, did you know Elise well? I know her well. The girl's my best friend. As the great Voltaire said, friendship is the marriage of the soul. I hate this part. Alexis, I'm sorry to tell you that Mademoiselle Marks has been murdered. But what are you talking about? Elise murdered? It cannot be. I'm afraid it is. We're doing our utmost to find her killer. Do you know of any enemies, Monsieur Had? Enemies? I suppose a lot of girls were jealous of her for obvious reasons, but I can't think of anyone who wanted to kill her. Oh, woe is me. What would my life be without my wondrous Elise? Yeah, right. Yeah, right. This may be your first case in this season, but we have 7 seasons in our past, and that you are not friends with her like that. I would bet my bottom dollar that you guys are not friends. Sale Pokemon's over here. Okay, let's get jacket, silver pieces. There we go. Okay, and then shoe. Gotcha. Boom. This bouquet is addressed to our victim. Let's recover the rest of what's written on the tag. And how's this expensive look bijou end up in such a tragic state? We should reassemble it, Ace. I agree. The note on the bouquet says, at least hope you don't mess up yet another photo shoot followed by some kisses. It's a pretty passive-aggressive message sent to our victim, don't you think? The High Commissioner is our resident profile. Let's see if he can help us work out which one of our suspects wrote this rather scathing note. Oh, I'll bet you it was the friend, right? The soulmate. It's gotta be a soulmate. Whoa. Alright. This brooch has Elisa and Lola engraved on it. Lola was referred to the photographer at the photo shoot where her victim died, which means there must have been more to the relationship than meets the eye. You need to question Lola de Maurier again. Let's talk to Mr. Marconi. I mean, Macaron. We meet yet again under suspicious circumstances. Ah, is it? It is the charmant officer Mercier. I do not see what is suspicious about being a bona fide businessman and joining a simple pastry. It is when we know that the person who murdered Elisa Marks frequents the establishment in which we find you. Elisa Marks, the pretty model? Right? She's been murdered? Don't act like you weren't aware of it. Now you need to tell us what you know about her untimely death. What makes you think I know anything about any dead girl? I must say, though, I have been thoroughly enjoying to get to know a lot of alive models at the moment. Paris Fashion Week is truly a lot of ba-ba-boom. Alright, Macaron, we'll leave you to enjoy the sights, but rest assured that we'll be keeping a close eye on you. For sure. What's up, Lola? More questions, Secret Janice? You better make it quick. I barely have enough time to grab a Perry Bray from La Frou-Frou before my next photo shoot starts. Yeah, Mademoiselle, is there something you haven't told us about your relationship with Elisa Marks? Because this brooch with both your names on indicates you were closer than you let on. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I wasted so much money to get that thing made. Truth is, Elise and I are half-sisters. Our father left my mother when I was a baby to go chasing after my mom. When I found out we were related, I was over the moon. But I was more naive than Voltaire's Candide to think that Elise would feel the same when I told her. Well, presumably she didn't take it well. She laughed in my face and said I was just trying to find a way to ride on her celebrity coattails. I felt so humiliated. I cried worse than when I discovered I was allergic to dogs and had to give away my pet labradoodle. All I wanted was a sister secret, Ace. Was that too much to ask? No, but you could have handled it better. I mean, you can't just assume that that's the case. He's a good-looking guy. I mean, I wish I had that hair. I need to have that hair when I'm older. I need to have nice gray hair. Can't wait. Lovely to see you again, Secret Ace. We're gonna have such a fun time. I'm sure you will, High Commissioner, but for now, could we possibly discuss the passive-aggressive note which was sent to our victim? Ah, yes, I suppose movie must work sometimes. As always, the handwriting of the note's author was extremely revelatory. You see the way the P's are curled? It shows someone who is supremely chic and confident. Let's turn the slant of the H's. This indicates a female hand at work. And finally, the choice of XOXO to depict kisses firmly confirms the person as being aged over 30. Otherwise, of course it's Kiki Claus. That points to only one individual. We need to find out her motive behind sending such a message. I knew it. Actually, I didn't know it. I thought it was who I thought was girlfriend. Actually, just half sister. Now it's the stylist. Doesn't surprise me too much. Achoo. Officers, you don't see any doggies around, do you? My allergies are flaring up. No dogs on our person, Mademoiselle Claus, but we do come bearing questions with a bouquet of flowers you sent all these marks. What of it? It was a nice gesture, was it not? Oh, not if your company message implying she was prone to messing up photo shoots is anything to go by. Alright, fine. If you must know, I was furious with that spiteful girl, and for good reason. Can you believe Elise started trolling me online simply because I refused to plug her on my website? When someone as famous as Elise Marks says you're so 2018 and that pigs know more about fashion than you, people listen. Can't imagine the number of followers I lost. In fact, the only thing I gained was 4 1/4 kilos from all that cinnamon Perry Bray I ended up comfort eating. I'm rather incensed by the victim's action, Mademoiselle Claus. Let's hope we don't find out you made her lose her life in revenge for your lost followers. Shocker. Secret Ace, we need you. Oh, hello. Brigadier Bonnet. What's the matter? What's your victim's fans? They're causing a riot. I like this Bonnet. Who's she? She a junior detective? That'd be fun. Oh, snap. We're going straight to chapter 3. Oops. Ace inspires at least Marks wasn't the sweetest thing on her public persona made her out to be, but we have yet to discover which our suspects was driven to murder her. Yep. Brigadier Bonnet. What's the matter? It's your victim's fans. They're all congregate at Place de la Concorde, the location of the last selfie she posted online. They're causing such a huge disturbance. Traffic's blocked, there's pigeons flying everywhere, and the tourists are freaking out. And these fans need to be dispersed right away. Let's go to Place de la Concorde, Ace. Justice for Elise. Gone but never forgotten. Hey, quiet everyone, by order of the police. You're police and tell us when you're going to find the monster who murdered her. In 10-15 minutes. We're working on it, and if you lot are in the process of tampering with crucial evidence in our investigation, so if you truly want justice for Elise Marks, you better leave now and let us do our job. Fine. Come on, guys. We've got enough cool footage to post on our online stories anyways. Well, right now, we've got rid of that deranged fan mob. We can finally look for more clues around Place de la Concorde. Aleo? Aleo? Maybe it's Aleo. I don't have enough stars. Crap. Alright, sorry for the editing, Bonnie. I'll see you guys in a little bit. I gotta grab some stars. Au revoir. And I'll be back for good now. So deployment was successful. PVZ music would be great. I did miss that. But man, did you guys hear about the DCMA stuff? How people on like Twitch are getting like slammed for music copyright and stuff. They've gotten away with it for so long. I never thought it would actually come down. Dang, Adam, that's been a long time since you've been here. It's almost like probably 2 years. Good to see you back, though. Oh my gosh, what the heck just happened? Why did that move? This didn't move when I was recording. That was weird, though. Anywho, welcome back, everybody. I mean, you all have been here. I had to step out. Yeah, Thursdays are usually our deployment days, and rather than like deploying at like 11 p.m. at night, we actually have decent traffic on a lot of our products up until that point. So our what's it called? The traffic usually slows down at like 1 a.m. to like 5 a.m. So we don't want to do a 1 a.m. deployment, so we usually do 5 a.m. deployments. So usually every time that we're going to be doing this, I'm going to be on a deployment in the morning, most likely. But luckily, yeah, I'm sorry, Bonnie. But luckily, I am able, again, for right now, I'm able to work from home, which is great, which means I can record, and, you know, once I get done with this at like 6:30 my time, I'll hop in the shower, get the boys up, feed them, and then just kind of go right back to work. Well, technically, Chapter 3 already started. Technically, that's the case. On that, oh my gosh, that looks scary. The heck kind of animal is that? Crepe, oh my gosh, crepe sounds amazing. Oh, there's a tote bag. I thought that was a tote bag, but that's really just a backpack. And my bee. Which also means I'm going to need to have to use this 6X to hopefully get this. Let's see if we can get this. The chat's delayed, one for spoilers, also allows the mods to catch up a little bit. So that's one of the reasons why it's that way. see that paper plane. Where is that? What color is it even? It's light blue. I don't see any. Oh, it's all the way at the top. Got my 5 stars. Sweet. Sweet. I just need to get this 1 star. Oh. Alright, folks, but Genius Idiot, we are back. Chapter 3. Sorry. Grabbed more stars. We're good to go now. And to answer that question, yes, I am going to attempt to get the pets this season. I'm going to attempt. Security camera. Porn magazine there. Where's the 5-year-old? Get a star, get a star, get a star. Yeah, boy. Yeah, buddy. We good. Ace, why don't we think of taking this security camera before? Let's unlock it. Look at this notebook has her victim's name on it, but it's been circled and someone's wrote is dead to me next to her. Taking a sample of that gray powder from the notebook may reveal who wrote this incendiary comment. If you think taping up this torn magazine will lead us to something, please be my guest. Oh, I will. I will. Nah, this pet shop shouldn't. I don't think so. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe 684. Yeah, that sounds right. It's probably a 371. Looks about right. This is probably 4 or 105. That could be it. Yep. There we go. Ace, now you successfully unlock the security camera from place to electronic cool. Let's SML sift through it for any footage related to our victim. Yeah, this case, I'm all messed up on this case, man. I'm just going crazy. Gave Bonnie a couple weeks off, you know. Decided to give you a little bit of fun. Is that not? What the heck is going on? Okay. Oh, so she's much. Okay, so he's a short guy. That makes sense. Look, Ace, our victim and her best friend are magazine cover stars. But you're right, that line says Elise and Alex, the ultimate betrayal. We knew it. We all knew it. Ace, I thought the 2 models were bosom buddies. This magazine story indicates otherwise. Let's find out the truth from Alexis Cardinal. Of course, they're not friends. We knew that. It's like, don't play me for a fool. She's dead to me. Girls with potential. Project is called Girls with Potential is interesting. Perhaps looking under the microscope of these gray flakes on the notebook will allow us to identify who wrote this. It's so funny. And with a lot of this stuff, I'm just like, can't we all just get along? Why can't we be friends? So the gray sound from the notebook is ash from a cubic cigar, and oh, yes sir, and that's Tony Marconi. I mean Antoine Macron. Basically the same name. The monster better have answers about why he wrote her victim is dead to him. Probably because she rejected him. But let's talk to you because you've been lying to us. No, I cannot do a dog treat commercial. I told you I'm allergic. Apologies, Super James. I was speaking to my agent. It seems I'm rather popular at the moment. Yeah, to the point of featuring on the cover of Gossip magazines. Tell us, what was this ultimate betrayal between you and Elise? Oh, unless you dredge up that horrible memory again. Truth is, Elise was a veritable lioness in heat. As soon as she was attracted to someone, she'd go in for the kill, and that included my boyfriend. Wait, so the victim slept with your boyfriend? She didn't just sleep with him. That female fatale made him dump me. A perfunctory one-night stand I could forget, but the love of my life could no longer bear the sight of me, all because of Elise and her irresistible charms. Well, that's interesting. Did you not murder Elise Marks in revenge for her stealing your boyfriend? How did you even think a sense of soul such as I could do something so vulgar? Well, if he went with her, then obviously there. I don't know, he's interesting. I've not really ever heard about someone converting someone, but after all, you said that you didn't know Elise Marks, so you better have a good explanation for why you wrote that she was dead to you. You found my list of girls with potential. Can I have it back, please? Bonjour, you are severely trying my patience. Alright, don't get your quotes in a twist. I admit, I wrote that Elise Marks was dead to me. There's only a figure of speech. You know, like the great Voltaire uses in his writings. The truth is, I was angry with the girl because she refused to become a go-go dancer at one of my nightclubs. Oh my gosh. How could she turn down one of the biggest honors that could be accorded to a woman, apart from being my girlfriend, of course? Alright, Macaron, we know full well that your so-called go-go girls are expected to provide other unsavory services, so it's fully understandable that Marks turned down your offer. I simply have no idea what you're talking about. Anyway, I gotta call one of my minions to find me some dog allergy tablets. Good luck catching your killer. Hey, Mel, find anything exciting on that security camera since you're from? Yeah, I wouldn't call it exciting, but there's definitely something surprising on there involving your victim and one of your suspects. Take a look for yourself. You dumb girl, how could you? Come on, Charles, it was a simple mistake. Simple mistake? It was attempted murder. You deserve to die for what you did. Oh, brother, did she almost cut his hair? Did we see the legendary Charles Pilsner accusing Elise Marks of attempted murder and saying she deserved to die for it? Exactament. But I can't tell you anymore because he walked away in a huff straight after. Well, there's only one person that can explain this, and that's Monsieur Pilsner Feld himself. We need another conversation with him. Don't know how to pronounce the last name. That cat is just too funny. Oh, my magnificent Choquette. Voltaire must have been speaking about you when he wrote, I should like to lie at her feet and die in her arms. Monsieur Pilsner, speaking of death, it's come to our attention that you had accused Elise Marks of attempted murder. Mais oui, the girl tried to kill my Choquette. Can you believe it? Honestly, not really, but please do tell us more. Well, Mademoiselle Marks looked trustworthy enough, so I asked her to look after my darling Chou while I attended some silly party where animals were forbidden. Imagine my horror when, upon my return, I discovered that the imbecile of a girl had fed my kitty chicken, of all things, and bought from a filthy supermarket, no less. Some drama. I'm afraid I did not see what's so bad about feeding your cat chicken. Choquette is a vegan, don't you know? She was following you for days after. I feared for her life. Elise Marks said it was unforgivable. I tell you, unforgivable. Time for a coffee break and recap. Yeah. Yep. Definitely some ups and downs, that's for sure. Let's go back to the cafe. Well, good job on the thumbnails, Bonnie, because you got a lot of people coming to the channel and checking this out. So. That's probably not a book. That's definitely something. Is that? No, there's the book. There it is. I knew that was a book. That's like a magazine. Mask and then cupcake. Oh, I didn't do that. Yeah, that's right. This is your victim's trench coat. Her initials are monogrammed on it. Let's look inside the pockets. Knowing killers of the Fanful Terrence Cafe. This copy of the writer's most famous novel once belonged to them. We should see if the fibers left on the book shed any light on who killed Elise Marks. Ace, we can't let her killer get away, so let's not lose any momentum. I agree. Yeah, I don't think cats should be vegan. Honestly, I don't think people should be vegan either, but... Now, eating meat every meal of your life? Maybe not. But like chicken, fish, all that stuff's really good for you. And it's worked for humans for thousands of years, so I figure it's still good for us now. We need to get these fibers from the killer's book straight to Enzo for analysis, Ace. Corpse Chic. I like the name of it. Ooh, the perfume. Hey, the perfume. Someone's got this bottle of perfume in her coat pocket. Ace, could this be the very perfume that poisoned her to death? Enzo will tell us. Oh man, we're doubling up with Enzo. That's right, we might actually get like a real judge this time. And I might actually start guessing how many years these people get. It's been a while, man. Because you had the travel in time, then you had the supernatural investigations. None of that stuff actually had anyone being sentenced to anything. Okay, so this perfume is from a victim's coat. Was it deadly? I've gifted it to my next date. It smells truly divine. By deadly, you're confirming that this bottle of perfume has been tainted with poison, making it the murder weapon? Correct. And what's more, found two sets of DNA on it. One was obviously your victim's, the other must be your killer's. Would have handled the bottle and pouring the poison into it. Fortunately, the DNA wasn't clean, but I did manage to glean that your killer has green eyes. Oh, it's the fashion? It's the fashion dresser? Stylist, I should say. She's really upset that she slammed her and finished her career. Hey, Ace, you didn't bring a La Jolie Carrie with you this time. And so I feel there's no time to be thinking about women. Please tell us what the fibers from the killer's book were. Bien sure, they're high-end silk fibers using the production of a hot couture scarf. They're usually worn around the neck as a hair accessory. What's more, I found traces of dog allergy medication on the fibers, which confirms that they came from a killer's scarf. So murderers wearing a silk scarf, Ace. Well, they won't be looking so chic when they have to swap it for a prison uniform. I think it's a stylist for sure. Ace, we've now collected enough evidence to arrest the nefarious individual who poisoned Elise Marks to death. Handcuffs at the ready, then it's time to get justice for our fashion victim. I know, we haven't had a judge in a long time. Oh wait, she doesn't have it. I totally thought it was her. She doesn't have oh. It's you. It's you. Man, you got really pissed off that she stole you, that she converted your boyfriend. Alexis Cardinal placed you under arrest for the murder of Elise Marks. Wait, so you think losing my best friend's not tragedy enough to accuse me of murdering her too? The only tragedy here, aside from murder, is the loss of your pretty face to the world once we throw you into jail. You see, we found the rat poison you discarded at the fruit grove from where you so loved to buy your Perry Ray. And we know you spiked your supposed best friend's perfume with the aforementioned poison, thereby ensuring excruciating death. What's more, if you don't if you think you didn't unearth the Voltaire-inspired threat that texted your victim, then you've underestimated Secret Agent Ace's sleuthing prowess. But surely you didn't murder Lisa Mark just because she stole your boyfriend. If that were the case, half of us Parisians would be dead. Of course it wasn't for anything as trivial as that. I murdered Lisa because she was blackmailing me. Ah, so you finally admit to murder. You see blackmail was involved? Tell us more. This whole boyfriend story was just a ruse to get the paparazzi off our backs. The truth is that I was Elise's lover. Or to be precise, I was her sex toy. Wait, what? Wait, you were a beautiful model's sex toy? Sounds rather wonderful to me. Well, it wasn't. The fact is, we were involved in sordid sex games where I let Elise use me how she wanted. Oh. At first it was fun and sexy, but then I started getting tired of being treated like a piece of chewing gum at the bottom of Elise's stiletto. And that's when the problems began. Elise just couldn't accept the fact that I didn't want to be her sex slave anymore, so she started threatening me to post humiliating photos of me online. Whoa. Those images became public. It would not only destroy me and my career, but also my family. I couldn't let my poor innocent mama go through that. She decided that the only way out of this was to kill Elise, not go to like the police or something. I'm afraid so. I bought some rat poison when Elise wasn't looking at Lace her favorite perfume with it. And you know what happened next. We certainly do. I think you're going to know what's going to happen next for you. Alexis Cardinal, you're under arrest. We have a judge. We have a judge. It's been 2+ years and we finally have a judge back. Now we get to guess the years, because I haven't had to do this in a really long time. I'm going to guess, I want to guess 15. I'm going to guess 17 years. A really random number, but I'm going to guess 17 years. Alexis Cardinal, you stand before me charged with the fatal poisoning of Elise Marks. How do you plead? Guilty, Your Honor, but I did it for the sake of my mother. Seeing those humiliating photos of her son in the papers would have killed her. Yeah, I read in the notes that the victim had been blackmailing you with images of you committing questionable acts. But the correct course of action would have been to go with the police, not commit murder. Ooh, I got the 7 right. Therefore, Monsieur Cardinal, this court sentenced you to 27 years imprisonment. Case closed. Nice. I was right with the 7. I was going to go 15, but I went with 17. I mean, obviously I was wrong with it. Obviously it's 27 years, but I got the 7 right. So they're not going on the 5s. They're going a little fun. All right. I'm going to remember this for future cases. At least my dearest mom will still love me. Well, I said your first case in Paris successfully solved. Yeah, nice work, guys. I never suspected the victim's best friend would turn out to be his killer. Alexis Cardinal's motive was to stop her from publishing humiliating sex photos of him. Who would have thought it? I must say, I'm thoroughly impressed with how you worked, Ace. The murders of Paris had better watch out. And this, my friends, means we go to the additional investigation. I do appreciate actually having the judge back. I enjoy that little mini game of guessing how many years they get. Ace, I must congratulate you again on cracking your first case with such a plum. We really are privileged to have you on our team. Now, I'm sure you're dying to see what Delight's Paradise has to offer. Enzo, I'm really not sure a dating app's the best idea for me. Emil, what's this about a dating app? I'm trying to persuade Emil to sign himself for online dating, but the most important thing is to get some great photos for his profile. Hey, wait, Ace, didn't you meet a fashion photographer during your investigation? Would you come with us and ask Lola if she takes some pictures of Emil? Ace, this would be a great way for you to get to know our lovely team better. You should go with Enzo and Emil. And Ace, if you also have a minute, I'd like to talk to you about the Chief about something personal. Maybe you can meet me in the Chief's office before you head out with the guys to speak to Lola. Aww, an American cop in Paris. Yeah, I know I was 10 years off, but I got the 7 right, which means I at least knew that they were going to be fun with their years. So, Chief, Ace, I have a confession to make. You see, I didn't just come here to work with you guys. The main reason I'm here is to find my brother. Wait, you came here to find your brother? What's he doing here? I have no idea. Cody ran away from home when he was 16 years old, and I was just 13. My family tried looking for him for years and finally gave him up for dead. But then about a month ago, I received a postcard from Cody sent from Paris. Can't imagine, Ace. It was like hearing from a ghost. Well, it must have truly been a huge shock. It was, but it also gave me hope that my long-lost brother is alive and somewhere in the city. Although I probably wouldn't even recognize him if I saw him. Please, will you help me find Cody? Of course. We will do all we can to help, and we can start by taking a look at the postcard Cody sent you. Do you still have it? Of course, I carry it with me everywhere. Oh, great. Of course it's gone. You dropped it. Well, don't start panicking yet, Carrie. Try to think of when you might have dropped it. Last time I remember feeling the postcard in my pocket was when we were at the place de Concord. In which case we must go to see if it's in the square. We'll just need to stop for gas for my police car on the way. Store Monsieur Delacroix. Yeah, Enzo's a little much right now, for sure. Please take some pictures of me. I need them. It's great, James. I can't think enough of catching my half sister's killer. I know we weren't close, but it still means a lot. If there's anything I need to do to show my gratitude, let me know. Well, it just so happens that we need your expertise as a photographer to help Emil here find love. You see, a beautiful goddess such as yourself may not need to use an online app to find a date, but mere mortals like Emil have no other choice. So we'd be eternally grateful if you could take some great photos of him for his profile. I suppose I could spare some time now to help you. There's just one thing. Amid all the chaos of Elise's murder, I left behind the flash from my portrait camera back at home to Alexandre. Did you get it for me? Absolute dement. We'll go straight to the bridge now. We'll be back with your flash in a flash. It's funny to have such like a Rico Suave type guy like on our team. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's her in the artwork. I mean, to be fair, he's very much like what's her name? That's a key, you silly goose. Oh, those are car keys. I'm looking for an actual key. Well, that's ridiculous. What was her name? What was her name? Who was her partner in the last case? I forget her name. Gwen. She was all over guys every single time. That's the same thing that this guy is. It's just the guy is doing, not the girl. That's the postcard from our brother Ace. Thank goodness it's still here. The tracks got wet and the message got blurry. I've heard that Ace is a pro with the testing kit. I'll look forward to seeing you work for magic. Cody's postcard. Yeah, Gwen was all over every guy she met. So they just did it with the guy this time. Excellent work, Ace. Cody's postcard message is almost as good as new. He wrote, Carrie built a life among the pigeons and rats of Paris. Don't come looking for me. Oh, he's in the mob. Remember that a clue can always be hiding, Carrie, and I'm determined to find it within your brother's message. Let's leave this postcard with me, and I can come meet you in the office in a couple of hours. Yeah, he's in the mob for sure. Oh, Shao. Antoine Macquan. Bet you anything, he is a part of it. Carrie, Eureka! What is it, Chief? Did you find something about my missing brother? Oh yeah, it was his words he used. Pigeons and rats of Paris. I knew there was something familiar about them. I just couldn't put my finger on it. And I was perusing through some old crime reports to clear my mind when my eyes fell upon the answer. What did you find out, Chief? It's Antoine Marquand. Pigeons and rats is how he officially refers to his gang. You don't need clues, you just need me. Wait, so you're saying that my brother's a part of the Parisian mob now? It could just be a great coincidence that your brother used the very same words as my prom. We should still question the mobster about him. Skills. I know my criminal case. Gosh. Must be a lot of people on. This is slow. Is it really you, Chief Delacroix? I thought you were too high and mighty these days to be treading the streets like a beat cop. Yeah, I see you're still as cheeky as ever, Monsieur Macron. Now we need some information about a potential member of your crew, an American called Cody James. Wait, James, never heard of the fellow. Anyway, you can't possibly expect me to know the names of all my employees. Next, you'll be telling me that I should hang out with my underlings at Place de la Concorde every evening. Now, please, leave me to my lunch. You should eat something too, Chief Delacroix. You're looking a bit skinny. Ace, I wouldn't trust Macaron as far as I can throw him. Agreed, but yeah, let's look at his gang hangs out Place de Concorde. Chief, there's even the smallest chance it might be in Macaron's mob. Then we need to find out. You're right, we should go back to Place de Concorde and search for any clues pertaining to your brother. The first thing that he would have done would be to change his name. So you shouldn't have said his name. Just say how is what you do. First off, you say how many Americans do you have? How many American employees do you have working for you? How many male American employees do you have working for you? Can I have a list? Don't tell them anything more than that. You just want to know. Don't give it straight to me again. I should really be on the force. No, I would never want to be on the force. I wouldn't be good with this. I'm good with pictures, but if this is real life, I'd probably faint. But I can at least let them know what they should have done. Do you really think we might find something about my brother in this trash can? Let's get our hands dirty. Heck yeah, we will. Don't you worry. Alright, come on. Almost feel like I need to... I mean, we're almost close to the end, so I don't want to, like, you know, clear my cache and restart this. It's so slower now. Dang, man, so much cigarettes. It's not good for you, man. Ah, there we go. Oh my goodness, Ace, this is Cody's cap. Why do you throw it away? You're absolutely certain the cap is your brother's? Yeah, he used to wear it all the time. There's an old bloodstain on it from when he banged his head on his bike. Man, this brings back a lot of memories. It's hard not to get emotional. I understand, Carrie. What's more, finding this cap where Macron's minions hang out confirms that not only is your brother in Paris, but he's also very well maybe in the mob. You're right, Chief, and as bad as that may be, it brings us one step closer to finding Cody. Precisely. Now I have some things to deal with, but I shall meet you back at the precinct later for a debrief with the team. Oh, that's it? Alright, well, that storyline's done for this time until we complete this other one. Alright, so what can we find here? Ferris wheel, shoe, speed, garden shops, gotta be up here. Dress, makeup palette. It's gotta be, I forget what that one was. I mean, that's obviously the clue right there, but they won't let me get it, because I gotta get everything else. There's a smartphone. Makeup palette. No, where's the umbrella? Oh, so no. I think it's a little flash, but it looks like I smashed her investigation. Think you can piece back together, Ace? Sure. Sure. NBD. NBD. Alright, Shield, we'll see you in a month or two. Ace, this camouflage may look almost as good as new, but it won't turn on. It still must be broken. Guys, I think I can fix it. Leave the flash to me and meet me back in my lab in a couple hours. I don't know why I'm doing Christmas music. Great news, Ace. I tinkered with it and I think it got it back normal, so we can go back to the photographer lady and get me my dating app photos over and done with. Not so fast, one on me. I just remember something else that I must do to guarantee success with the ladies. Oh my gosh, he's gonna give him a haircut. What now? Do I need to bathe in the sign during a full moon and ring the bells at Notre Dame Cathedral while naked? You're funny, girls will like that. But what they'll like more is a man of refined taste and culture. What we need is you holding a quality bottle of wine in your photos, and what could be more tasteful than a vintage Chateau Margaux? Trace, Chateau Margaux is hard to find, but I'm sure a chic cafe like that Frou Frou would have some. Emil, stay here and make yourself pretty while Ace and I go to the Frou Frou in the name of love. Alright, Shield. Fine. Be gone for a long while. Time for me goes by so quickly. Even if you come back in 6 months or a year, I'll be like, I feel like you've only been gone for a month. Hey, if you don't want to come back. That's your fault. I mean, you're not going to get the joy that you get, so that's all on you. No skin off my back. Only hurting yourself. This crate's got the Chateau Margaux logo on it. Alright, let's get it open, Ace. That could be it. Yep. That could be it. Yep. This could be it for sure. Yep. Boom, shakalaka. With a lies, the wine in this crate is an excellent vintage. Emil's gonna look sophisticated as heck in these photos. Take one of those bottles and straight to Lola. I point to Alexander for the photo shoot. I'll call Emil and tell us to meet her there. Oh, the anticipation. Some call it lag, some call it setting the scene. Okay, Emil, one last photo. Hold that bottle up high and show us how it says smell. And that's a wrap. Well, I hope it hit all right. You looked adorable, my dear boy. The girls on that dating app are going to be begging for your number in no time. Speaking of numbers, might I have yours, Lola? Oh, you're cute. I don't see why not. As for you, Secret Agent, it's not that you're a Parisian. You should start dressing like one. Take one of my silk scarves. Au revoir for now. I'll be seeing you, Lola, in future cases. I'll bet you anything. Yes, I can't believe how supportive you and the rest of the squad have been about the quest finding my missing brother. Of course, Carrie, we're family now, and we will do all we can to help you. Chief told me that you suspect Cody's now part of Antoine Macaron's mob. I'm afraid that so far all evidence points to it. We even found Cody's cat where the gang members like to hang out. Well, let's not jump to conclusions just yet. We'll find him soon enough, and then we'll discover the truth. But Ace, on a lighter note, I heard that the photo shoot for Emil's dating profile was a huge success. It was. He's going to kill it online. I just know it. Look forward to hearing all about his hot dates. For now, Ace, how about we all head to Le Frou Frou for a well-deserved drink before we investigate another Parisian murder? Allez-ho! And that, my friends, is the end of this chat of Case 1, The City of Romance. Which means... Oh. That doesn't look good. That doesn't look good. I mean, obviously, I don't think we know that guy. We're not going to know anyone for the first few cases, I wouldn't imagine. Alright, so this is in 2 weeks? Yep, 2 weeks. So you see you guys in 2 weeks. Hope you guys all enjoy this. I'm enjoying it. It's always fun to do a new one. And we'll see how everything turns out. This has been Pitching ACA. Over and out.